All right, Oval fans, and I'm glad to see there's a decent amount of conversation going on in regards to the video I did about should Nancy help out Callie, I guess you could say the rogue cult member who is now looking for assistance from Nancy to, I guess you could say, hide out in her home so the cult doesn't catch and kill her. And I think only 6 comments on the YouTube video, but I actually joined, I want to say, about 3 Facebook groups that are involved with the Oval and Sisters discussion, and I got a lot of comments on the video I posted because I pretty much listed out things in the actual original post about what would you do if you were in that situation, like a person who broke into your home and was playing a hand in your granddaughter's abduction, broke into your home a second time, now looking for help. And yeah, what would you do in that situation? And I pretty much did like a mini rant, but at the same time, I think I made some valid points because people agree with me. I don't think I saw anybody flat out say, nope, Jeremy, you're wrong, because most of them pretty much said what I was saying. But the thing that really made this scene awkward was how understanding and helpful Sharon was. Now, I don't know if that's to like conflict between personalities. Is like, oh, in this situation, Sharon is the Nancy and Nancy is the Barry, someone who's flying off in rage and whatnot. But to be honest, Nancy had no reason not to call the police. Sure, the cult member, Callie was like, no, the cops are in it as well. Some of them are in the cult. Honestly, so I mean, the only concern is the granddaughter. So it's like, yeah, that could explain why the cops have been pretty much half-assing their attempts to help me find my granddaughter. And Picky and his crew, the cops, Denise, they pretty much all said the same thing. Look, you need to just let that go. Your child is gone. Like, that cult, they move around so often. Once they have you, they have you. So if the cops showed up, they would take away Callie. And if the cops that showed up were involved with the cult, then yeah, Callie would probably be brought back or just killed by those cops, and that would be the end of her. The only reason Callie is somewhat useful is for the sake of getting intel on how to find Callie. But even then, that's very iffy. So my biggest point of argument in that video is the fact that I understand helping people and whatnot, but when someone who broke into your house twice is now looking for a safe place, my biggest concern is, and this might sound selfish, but self-preservation, people. You say the cult is trying to kill you and now they're after you. You claim that they wouldn't come back here because they don't think you would show up here. And I believe Callie was like, yeah, Ruth was talking about Miss Nancy and how nice you are and everything, and that you help people. And she went on and on. My thing is, if the cult does show up to this house and finds you here, I'm probably going to be guilty of association. Like, they're going to say, oh, so you're harboring a rogue cult member. I'm going to kill you too. Hell no. So yeah, she would have been out of there. Plus, not to mention, Sharon giving her food and whatnot, but nobody's offering to, hey, you know what? Maybe we ought to clean up your bruises and whatnot. That way you're not bleeding in the food I'm about to give you. I mean, that's just my thoughts there. Just my opinion. But the point of this video is a couple people pointed out the whole Sharon thing. Do you think it is possible that Sharon had a hand of the arrangement that led to Callie being abducted? Do you think that Callie being abducted and then Ruth being killed was Sharon's way of getting Barry all to herself? Because she said a few times her and Barry have had arguments, and he made a few low blows and saying, like, you're not my daughter's real mother and this and that. And not to mention with Ruth's craziness and other antics, it just seems like, well, there's a lot of obstacles in Sharon's way to having Barry all to herself. And Picky did say that she's involved with Kareem's, drug operation. And that's something I honestly didn't see coming. And it seems like everyone but Barry knew about it. So maybe Sharon does have a bit of a dark side we just haven't seen yet. So to actually go to those links in those extremes in order to get Barry, I mean, this is a Tyler Perry show and we have seen crazier things. I would hope that she isn't part of this, but I don't know. It could go both ways. You just say, well, Jeremy, maybe it's just a demonstration of her kind persona. I get that. And honestly, I'm on Nancy's side in this situation because I always wondered, where was Sharon when Nancy and Callie were being, bum rushed by all those cult members, because this was at nighttime. Sharon was not at the pharmacy because she was at the house. So I'm wondering, was Sharon upstairs the entire time? Because I believe that Nancy said, Ruth, you can come over for an hour. But then I think by the end, she's like, Ruth, it's been like 2 hours or so. It's time for you to leave. And then that's when the cult members came in. And I'm like, if Sharon heard Nancy screaming, I would think she would have rushed downstairs to help out, her boyfriend's mother, not to mention, the mother of her boyfriend who's allowing her to stay in the house. I'm like, wouldn't Sharon have rushed down to try to help? Because Nancy was screaming pretty loud. She had her knife, the knife that she thinks Barry used to stab Ruth, even though the cult members took the knife from her. So she would have heard it, and I would assume she would have called 911 or rushed down to say, Miss Nancy, what's going on? So I don't know what was good. That was one of the most confusing parts about episode 1. It's just like, aside from the lack of the Franklin family, it's just like, where was Sharon? Did she just decide to leave because maybe Nancy told Sharon what was going on? And then, Sharon not wanting to make an awkward scene, she's like, I'll just stay in my room upstairs while, Ruth's here with Callie and everything. So that's plot convenience. Maybe she decided to go out. I don't know. But in any case, I feel like, no. Wait. I think Sharon was at work, because didn't Nancy, when she just rushed out of the house and then drove in her car just trying to find where her granddaughter was, she called Sharon, and then she's like, okay, I'm going to come find you or something. And then they will look together. So I do believe that Sharon was I'm wrong. Sharon was at work. My bad. So do you think that Sharon is involved? I don't think she's involved with the cult, man. That's just the next level crazy. I'll take her being on the drug operation, but she asked Tally about the cult, and they were in like some kind of center that was in the same strip mall as the pharmacy, but Sharon and Kareem never saw anything going down there funky. And I know somebody commented on Facebook or on YouTube, they're like, are Sharon and Kareem the only employees at the pharmacy? I rolled. I was like, that was too funny. But I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Do you think Sharon would go that far? I mean, I would hope she wouldn't knowingly put a child in harm's way like that. Not to mention, why was Ruth killed? I can't wait to find out if we get more intel on that, because maybe we'll find out in the series Ruthless what went down. But Sharon working or organizing the abduction? I don't know. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think we'll find more intel on this in this week's episode of The Oval? Subscribe to the channel if you are new. We need less than 450 people to finally hit 100,000, folks. We are almost there. Make sure you click the bell notification icon. Seriously, I don't know why you wouldn't do that. That way you don't miss out when I post new content. Or if you've hit the bell notification icon, but you're not getting notifications because YouTube is acting stupid, check on the channel every couple of days, if not a daily basis. If you are newer to the channel, I pretty much post sporadically. There are times where I might post one video. There might be times where I post 5 to 10. It depends on my recording mood and if there's enough news to cover. So check out my Oval playlist if you are new to the series and it's like, man, there's no way I can catch up on all these episodes. I've done episode reviews on every single episode so far. Same with Tyler Perry's Sisters, Will Packer's Ambitions, and next month, the Haves and the Have-Nots. So if you're excited for the return, definitely subscribe, because the name of the channel is the Haves and the Have-Nots Review. I don't know why you wouldn't think I wouldn't be reviewing the show when it makes its glorious return. As well as Greenleaf Season 4. 10 episodes. They aired, I reviewed them. 10 episodes. They're now on Netflix. If you're just catching up on Netflix, well, I got a playlist of Greenleaf discussion and theory videos and episode reviews for you. So once again, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I will catch you on the next video, and I hope you have a great day.